hoping the framing for this clip is okay. I'm using my back camera, but basically I just got back from Target. I'm in the back of my van, so it's a little dark and it's like raining out today. But I wanted to show you what I got because I got quite a few stuff from my van. Ugh. So, well, first I got one bigger bin and then a medium bin because there's not enough to stack two on top of each other, but I think there might be room enough for a second one on top, just so I have like a good storage system. Because I really don't have, like, I don't even have dividers under my bed, which I was kind of hoping to get, but I don't think it's gonna happen, at least at this point. So I just need a way to organize everything under my bed, or like most of it. Some of the stuff will just be loose. I was hoping I could get like a total of 4 of the big bins back there, but between my water tank and inverter, there's like this much space that doesn't fit. If the bins were like this much smaller each, then they would fit. But because the bins are just big enough at the top, they don't fit side by side, 4 of them. So I'm going to be able to fit 3 loose stuff in another area. And then I'm hoping, I'm about to go test it out, but I'm hoping the short bins fit on top. And then everything else is in this one. But, okay, I got an athletic tank top because I want to get some more athletic, like, outdoorsy clothes. And so I got this one from Target. It was like $20, which is great. I'm not 100% keeping it because if I find, like, a higher quality, nicer one that I like more than this, I might return this because I want to, like, invest in the clothes that I own. I don't want to just, like, buy cheap, like, knockoff versions because they're cheap. So I have this and I like it. Like, I think it's decent. It's not bad quality, but I'm kind of iffy on this. I'm going to keep the tags on. I'm going to go shopping at Schultz and, like, look for nice athletic stuff in the future, before this summer. So I guess I'll decide by then if I'm going to keep that or not. I got more socks because socks are going to be the reason I have to go, like, into town or leave a spot, because my socks are all dirty and I don't have any socks to wear. So I'm just, like, stocking up on socks like crazy. Plus, all of my shorter socks are, like, I have an old set from ones I got, like, 5 years ago. They're all, like, getting holes in the heels now. I have another set of, like, 6 that I have that are all still good quality, but then I want new ones, so I have plenty of socks and I don't have to worry or think about it. So I got these. I got just more toner, because on days that I don't wear makeup, this is basically what I use to wash off my face. So it's just like unscented toner. And it's pretty decent. Like, the ingredients aren't awful. So I use that. I got 4 pieces. Oh, a strainer tool. Interesting. I got funnels, because it's just, like, one of those things that, like, this was $5. They're silicone collapsible ones, so they store away really nicely. And there's 3 different sizes, which is always nice. So they're just, like, a funnel is something you need rarely, but when you need it, you, like, really want to have it. You don't have to worry about spilling everything over your counter. So I got these because I know they'll come in handy. And like I said, they're literally $5. So there's 3 of them in there. And then the big, most exciting thing, I got a kettle, a little tea kettle, because I make tea all the time. I'm going to make coffee in whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. Put it up on the screen what it's called, but I have that to make coffee, and you need to, like, boil water for that. And, like, I just boil water all the time, and we have a nice, like, electric kettle at home, which I use all the time. So I got this because it's going to come in handy and you use this all the time. Also, this one's a little bit smaller. It's 1.5 quarts. Usually they're 2 quarts. And I was looking for a smaller one. And this is kind of, I was like, even 1 quart will be good. But this is perfect. And it was like $9. It's stainless steel, all of that stuff. But yeah, so finally found one. I also like that the handle folds down. So, because this is not going to be fun to store. But it's gonna be like a daily thing that I use, if not multiple times a day. So versus like just boiling water in a pan, this will be much quicker. So I think that's it. Yep, that is all. So yeah, fun stuff. I'm gonna go in the back and try this bin, but I'm not going to film it. It's raining outside. It's gloomy. It's just not going to be fun. I have my hair down and it's like freshly washed, so it's huge and poofy, and it keeps getting in my face and making me angry. So I'm very overstimulated right now, and so I'm not going to add filming now on top of it, but I'm going to go try that out, and we'll pray that it works, because then it's like the perfect storage solution. Because then I have 4 small bins for like all the stuff I really need to access like more frequently, but like still I want to store it away, versus like the big bins will have my bulkier stuff / stuff that I don't need to access as often. And I feel like it's going to be a good system. Plus then if they're smaller bins, I can more easily bring them up through like the lift in my bed, and I don't have to go around for everything. It is quite literally a perfect fit. Like, it scrapes along these parts, but like once it pops in on here, perfect fit. This is amazing. I'm so happy. So excited this worked out. This is such a win. I needed this win. Yes! Also, look how disgusting these are from South Dakota. What? Hello, you guys. It has been a minute since I vlogged. It's actually probably been almost 3 weeks, I think. So I don't know if this is going to be the start of a new vlog or just another of many vlog clips that I have. I'm very behind on editing. Haven't edited for almost 3 weeks now. Have to do that later. I wanted to give you guys a bit of an update though. Actually, here, let's set you down. Let's set you down. Hopefully this is a decent angle. I know it's 0.5, so it's a little weird. Hopefully you can't see too much of my double chin. So this morning, was it earlier morning? Not crazy early, but I got to drop off my van at the mechanic. It's like a dealership, mechanic, whatever. Because there is a rattling in like the lower part of my dash on the driver's side, and there's like probably, my dad said there's like a 90% chance, well, he didn't say this, but I feel like there's like a 95% chance that it's like the struts or suspension, something with like the struts and like the suspension system and all of that. So it might be that. It drives exactly the same, like even when I go over bumps, I cannot tell a difference, but the sound is coming from where like the struts are. So I have a really bad, strong feeling that there's like a 95% chance that the rattling noise is the suspension, struts, whatever you want to call it. And so it could run me up to like $1,500, but at least I'm getting it checked out. I don't know for sure. I brought it in. They took it in an hour or so ago to start looking at it. So I'm just kind of waiting for a call right now back, which hopefully I'll get in the next like hour or so. But I've just been like stressing about it. Like I have such bad anxiety right now. Like I also hate phone calls, and I don't really, like, I know enough to know what they're talking about with my van, but I also don't exactly know everything, and my dad does, but I'm trying as best I can to like deal with everything as much myself as I can. And like obviously get his opinion because he knows what he's talking about, but it stresses me out. I hate phone calls, especially on things that I don't know a lot about. I know the basics of my van. Like, I know how vehicles kind of work. The basics, though. So, like, when they're on the phone and they're trying to tell me a bunch of things and, like, prices and all of this stuff, and they're like, we need to know right now if you want to work on it or not. Sorry, I just noticed the biggest spider ever in my window, because I have a egress window. Look at this spider. Oh, it's like jet black. Oh my gosh, this window is like so dirty in here from all the spider webs. It is like jet black. Oh, I'm never opening my window again. That's scary. Oh, anyway, I have it in right now, and I'm just waiting on a phone call from them so I can spend all of my money on my van, but it needs to get done. I realized today I leave in 5 weeks. I leave been 5 weeks for Montana. Absolutely insane. I don't want to think about it at all. I've been pushing it out of my mind, and trying not to think about it, even though I'm so excited. Like, it's 5 weeks away, which is crazy, and I'm going to be leaving home until, like, Christmas. But also, like, I'm really excited, so it's going to take forever to get here. So I'm just trying to not think about it, honestly, as much as I can. Well, that spider is scaring me. I'm already stressed from everything with my van. Anyway, dropped off the van, waiting on the phone call now. Went and voted for, like, some election or whatever. Got coffee, a large hot latte. Trying to cut down on coffee, but it's not really been working the last couple weeks. And now I just, like, I feel like I can't focus on anything because I'm, like, stressing. I'm honestly more stressed about answering that phone call and talking on the phone than I am to, like, figure out if something's wrong with my van. I'm perfectly, like, I've accepted that I'm probably going to spend up to $1,500 on my van. Like, I've just accepted it. It's the phone call that's stressing me out. I hate phone calls, especially about things, like, that I'm not, like, in control of or, like, I don't know a lot about. Enough rambling about my van in that phone call, though. So I'm gonna try and edit, but like I said, I'm so nervous and, like, anxious that I can't really focus. So we're gonna see how much editing I actually get done. I do need to get it. I was hoping to get it up today, but I just, like, I've been in such a weird, like, mood the past few days where I can't, like, focus on anything. I, like, have no motivation to do anything. Like, I don't know, it's been really bad, and I wanted to get a video up today. And that's not gonna happen. I try and upload early. So I'm gonna finish editing, though, today. I am gonna finish today. I have work tomorrow. I have a longer shift tomorrow, so I'm not gonna edit tomorrow. I'm going to finish my vlog today. I think those clips are back from, like, February still, too. Like, we're April 1st, April Fool's Day. But I think those clips are still from February. I think I have probably, like, 2 or 3 vlogs worth of clips. But I've also started filming for, like, moving out of my house. Like, moving out of my room, moving into my van. Things I'm doing to finish up my van build. Like, I have 3 separate videos besides all the vlogging I've been doing going on. So I have a ton of footage, but not a lot of it's... A lot of it's just sitting in my Google Drive right now and on my camera. So... yeah, it's kind of confused. I'm kind of, like, confused. I have to go over all the clips I have in my drive, too, and, like, organize that, too. So maybe I'll do that and put off editing until after my phone call so I can actually focus. But, like, I don't know. They got it in. I got, like, a text that they were starting to look at my van, like, probably 45 minutes ago now. So I could get a call any minute, or it could be another 2 hours before I get a call. They said probably, like, 2-3 hours. Also, ignore my face and my hair. I need to wash my hair later today, but I just, like, I was already waking up a little bit earlier, and I did not want to wash my hair before I left. So, yeah. Alright, so, it is now almost 2 o'clock, and I still haven't heard anything about my van. And I feel like that's not a good sign. Unless I just got the text update. Like, they send these, like, text updates, and they're like, oh, you could track what step your vehicle's on, or whatever. But then, like, the links are broken, like, you can't actually use them, and it's the same. I went in about last year to get some, like, routine maintenance done, and it was the same way. So it's like I can't actually track it, unlike if they brought it in. I don't think it's super detailed, probably not. It might not even work, it might just be an automatic thing with their system. But yeah, it's already 2 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock, and I still haven't heard anything. And I thought I'd be hearing something by, like, 1. So that's stressing me out. But also, maybe when I got the updates, they were just, like, putting everything in the system, or, like, checking in that I stopped by and dropped off my vehicle. I don't know. I don't know how it works. They're all the exact same text, no matter, like, what step they're on. So it's like they could have just checked in that I dropped the vehicle off, and that's why I got those texts at, like, 10:30. But yeah, it's almost 2 and I still haven't heard anything, and I'm just sweating so badly. I'm so stressed. Like, I literally cannot focus on anything. I did finish my vlog, so I have that scheduled for next Tuesday. It's Tuesday today, but it's too late. I didn't want to upload it this late in the day. But yeah, so I've been stressed. I cracked open one of my kombuchas that I got the other day, and now I'm just watching YouTube because I'm trying to get my mind off stuff. I still, like, I'll get into the video, and then, like, every, 2-3 minutes, I'm like, my gut drops, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a phone call soon. I should be getting one. I don't know. But I did finish my vlog, which was great. And I didn't have to even organize any footage, because I already did that the other day, apparently. So, yeah, now I'm just chilling because I'm so stressed. They better call me soon here. I can't do this. I'm not built for this. Update. Did not call me. They did not call me. Stressed all day for nothing. And now I'm even second guessing if they said they would call me in a few hours, or if he said, I'll get it in a few hours and then I'll give you a call. I don't know if he said that or if he said he would call me in a few hours. So I could be completely delusional and have misunderstood the entire thing. But by 4:30 today, they close at 5. By 4:30 I was like, yep. They took my van, brought it to the dump, and put it in the crusher. I think that's what happened. They accidentally took my van instead of someone else's. So that's just how bad my anxiety is. Yeah, washed my hair because earlier it was looking gross. And now I'm just chilling right now. I'm all calmed down, no more anxiety because it got past 5 o'clock and I was like, they're not gonna call me now. Yeah, just watching a bit of YouTube. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to do a little update. I'll let you guys know what's going on with the van once I find out tomorrow, or if I hear any updates on it tomorrow. Hey guys, so today's Thursday. I heard back yesterday about my van on Wednesday, brought it in on Tuesday. Yesterday morning they called me right away, and so I literally panicked for no reason at all. But it's fine. Basically, it's the problem we thought it was. It's the suspension, struts, whatever you want to call them. And it is, in fact, going to be $1,500. Again, was expecting it to cost that much if it was that problem. It just sucks that it was that problem. But we're getting it dealt with now before I leave in almost a month. A month and a couple days, which is insane to think about. But today, not today, I just lied to your faces, but a couple days ago, I got a package for something really exciting in my van, so I'm going to show you guys. These boxes were all beaten up when I got them, but let me pull these out. I have my backsplash, and I don't know if you can really tell on this camera, and sorry for the shininess. I don't want to open this up until I'm going to use them, but they are a slight pinky color, and I'm gonna set this down. It's making a lot of noise, but yeah, it's this slight almost pink color to it. And so finally got some proper peel and stick tile for my van, which is really exciting. Almost $40, no, right around $40 for 10 of those, and I had to get 2 boxes, so that was not a fun purchase. But I wanted something a little colorful for my backsplash, and I wanted a fun, really cool backsplash that was peel and stick, but it's so hard to find that, especially for a decent price. And so I'm going with more of a classic look. It's still a color. I originally thought I was gonna have to go with just white, but at Menards it's even more expensive for peel and stick tile. So it was great, now I can order it from Amazon and get a more fun one. So I have that light pink. I almost got a light blue. The current backsplash I have is a more tan color versus a pink, but I really love that color, and it's similar vibes to the color I have right now, and I do enjoy the color I have right now. Too bad they're just stickers and crap. But anyway, so I'm gonna put that on. I'm waiting till it's permanently a bit more warm, so this might be a last minute project. on my van. Because I also thought about peeling off all those stickers off my van, but I think if I peel them off, there's going to be a little bit like, I don't think it should be too bad because they're not even sticking to the wall right now. So I shouldn't have to really worry about like the sticky residue on it, but that'll almost help these other ones stick better. Plus I don't want the stuff in the van right now to get like all dusty in the meantime, like when we're working on stuff in there. And so I'm leaving those up until literally like the day I do that project. I'm going to take them down and then put those right back up. And then I have to get a sticky spray, which I think I might have an adhesive that'll work. It is 3 years old and I don't know how much is left in it, but fingers crossed that'll work, or maybe my dad has something that we can use. So yeah. So I've been in my pajamas all day. Well, I did change, but I quickly changed back into these because I feel like I'm on house arrest because I don't have my van right now. Basically, they called yesterday morning. They were like, it's going to be 4 or 5 days for parts. Do you want to pick up your van and then drive it back here when we have the parts, or do you just want to keep it here? Realistically, I wish I had my van right now. I wish I could do, like, just now, I was like, oh, maybe I can bring a couple of the things I have over there into my van. And I'm like, no, I can't. No, I can't. It's a decent afternoon. It's been freezing, 50 degrees, sunny. I'm like, you know what? I might try and go do a thing or two in my van. No, I can't. My van's not here. It feels like I'm on house arrest. My dad got a new truck, and I have his old car that I can drive because my youngest brother, who is 16, doesn't have his license yet, and they're just saving that car for him to use when he does eventually get his license. So right now we do have an extra car, which is so good because I would have to be begging people for rides in the meantime, or I would have had to go and pick up my van. But that's just like drive up there with my dad. My dad and I drive home separate. Then I'm waiting for a call to get it in. This way they just have it there and they can get it in as soon as they get the parts and not have to worry about driving back up and back like 20 more times. So yeah, but I've been like, of course today, now that I have a day off, yesterday I had to work and so I was kind of distracted, but today I'm like have all this free time and I feel like I'm on house arrest. Even though I have a vehicle, it's not mine. And finally have an update on that. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you right now.